This view across the Atlantic has changed little since America's first city was established here over 400 years ago. In dramatic contrast to the center of America's space technology, St. Augustine, the oldest continuously occupied European settlement in the Americas. Established in 1565 by Spanish Catholics, the first Mass in the Americas was delivered shortly after explorer Pedro Menendez landed here.
One of the remarkable things about St. Augustine is the architectural range of the buildings. Most people who haven't been here before, when they first arrive, they're quite surprised because it looks very European, Southern Mediterranean, based upon the origin of the people who came here from Spain and from the island of Minorca and the Balearic Islands. And you can see colonial structures dating back to the 1700s that were built by the original Spanish occupants here. You can see a magnificent cathedral here, a basilica, which means it has an apartment for the Pope that's made up every night as though he's coming to visit. Hasn't been here yet. You can see behind us the government house, which was the seat of government for the Spanish here when Florida stretched from Canada to as far west as the King of Spain could imagine. There are two primary reasons that people come here. It's a great family destination, and that's because it traditionally has been set up for families. There's none of the attractions that some people might find embarrassing or have to explain to their children, and it's educational. Secondly, we have 42 miles of pure white sand beaches stretching along the coast here. So it's both your traditional Florida go to the beach kind of vacation spot with the added twist that you can actually learn something here and have a good time while you're doing it. Well, St. Augustine was founded as a harbor as a base of operations for the Spanish in there. It's actually the last line of defense for their treasure fleets that came out of the Caribbean. This was the last stop that they made before returning to Spain with the treasure that they had gathered from South America, Mexico, and throughout the Caribbean. So from its very beginnings, we had a harbor here that over the years has become an important focal point for the city. It was never developed as a major commercial harbor, but it's a great place for pleasure boats. Yachts from all over the world come to visit here. It's called Matanzas Bay, and if you're ever here on the 4th of July, I'm telling you, it has the most fantastic fireworks display above the bay that you'll see anywhere.
The tower was built in 1871. It took 3 years to build. All of the material that is in it came by ship from Charleston, South Carolina. The iron that you see up here on the top, all of it is cast iron. It's not steel. It was before the days of steel and before the days of welding. So everything is bolted together. The tower is 165 feet tall. The platform that we're standing on is 145 feet above sea level. You can see 18 miles in every direction, especially today because it's a beautiful, clear day. The lighthouse also has a day mark, which is its color. It's red at the top, black and white barber pole stripes. It tells anybody that sees it from in the daytime that it's St. Augustine Light, because every lighthouse has a different paint scheme. There's over 5,000 lighthouses in the United States originally, about half of which are still standing, still functional.